So, hey everyone. Hope you're all having a good day. Thought I'd read off a list of all my conditions so you all can have a good idea of what's going on with me, and if you have a question about any of them, just hit me up. I'm rather new to a few of these because the autoimmune world just keeps giving and you never really know what you're going to end up with. So, what we've got so far is, as a child, I was always the weird one. So we'll call that one Asperger's or autism, high-functioning autism. That was diagnosed way back when I was a kid and then reconfirmed just recently by a psychologist. So there's that of the whole autism spectrum, which seems to have some kind of a link to into the Crohn's sometimes. So, and it seems to run along family lines sometimes as well, not all the time. So also have Crohn's, as I've mentioned. Dysautonomia is my new one, which you'll have to look that one up. It's really confusing. I don't know exactly which form because my medications prohibit further testing. Basically, that one makes me sweat a lot and makes it so that my heart rate and blood pressure go crazy anytime I stand up, so I have to lay down, and people think I'm full of crap when I say that, but that's the fact on that one. I've had asthma since I've been a kid. That used to be a big problem. It hasn't been lately, although since my whole state was on fire, it started to be a problem again. At Mayo Clinic a couple months ago, they found I have bacteria in my upper GI, which I guess is weird. That's just temporary, probably. I have some kind of arthritis. My mom has rheumatoid arthritis, so could be Crohn's arthritis, rheumatoid, or just who knows what it is. I have fibromyalgia, according to one doctor. I have a wonderful anal fissure. If you've never had one, you've never felt pain before. Osteoporosis. Dad just found out about that. At the age of 27, I have severe osteoporosis from the medications for Crohn's. So that should lead to some fun in the future. As a result of that, I have a spinal fracture in the middle of my spine, so that limits me quite a bit and explains why I hurt all the time. I also have nausea pretty much all the time, but that's just more of a symptom. Not sure why that's in there. Also just found out I have sleep apnea, so I'm getting fitted for a CPAP machine at the end of this month and doing another sleep study. Isn't that fun? And restless leg syndrome. Yes, it sounds like bullshit, but they actually have me on video and confirm that I move around a whole heck of a lot when I sleep, so at least my legs do. So those are the major things. So, oh yeah, the other one is hidradenitis suppurativa, or HS, and that causes these wonderful lesions anywhere you have sweat glands. Just search HIDRA something on Google and it'll come up with the spelling, because I'm never going to learn how to spell that. And if you dare, take a look at the pictures and you'll see what I do. Well, what I deal with. If not, then so be it. But that's another lovely feature I've had since I've been about 15 or 16. It comes and goes, and it can be horrible, just like everything else, but those are all my issues. I've been on Twitter for a long time. My handle there is at PueblokC, PUEBLOKC, like the city, KC, no space. And I'm always happy to answer questions there. I don't know if I'll answer any on YouTube or not, because I'm pretty lazy, so if you have questions, feel free to ask. We can try Twitter or questions here too, but I'm here to answer questions and help the newly diagnosed, because feeling alone is probably the worst part, and a lot of these diseases you feel alone, and dealing with doctors is a nightmare, and then having family that doesn't believe you or doesn't think you're as bad as you are is probably the worst factor. and trying to get all of them to understand, which of course they never really will, because it's not possible to understand what it's like to feel miserable day in and day out and never have a day of relief in sight. And I've tried everything the doctors have said. I even went to Mayo Clinic because they have the world's best doctors for IBD, and they basically told me that I've done everything there is to do, and here's a few last chance shots, and we'll see what happens. So we doubled Remicade. As a result of that, I had Remicade Friday. I've slept. It's now 2 in the morning on Sunday, and I'm finally awake. So, creates extreme tiredness, so that's fun and hasn't really helped much. So, with any luck, something will work. The next drug has a risk that scares the hell out of me, so I'm not excited about that. So, we'll see what happens, I guess. So, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm here for whoever needs support, because I know when I first started out, I needed it. Doctors and nobody gets it. Unless they've got it, they do not get it. They can try all they want. They can be useful, they can be helpful, and we appreciate that, but they just won't get it. So, to anyone out there that needs support, help, whatever, feel free to say hi. Any questions, let me know. I'm here to raise awareness and help you out as much as I can. And by way, I also help myself. So, I hope you're all having a good Sunday now. And let me know if you have any questions. And I'll talk to you soon.